Hockey fan here, and tonight I'd like to discuss and reevaluate the Max Domi versus Alex Galchenyuk trade. It's not going to be pretty for Galchenyuk fans, which I was, kind of still am, but I'm way more of a fan of Max Domi because he's the leading scorer on the Habs and he's a heart and soul player. I've absolutely loved everything he's brought to Montreal. I'm going to start this off by saying Domi is a 1.7 mil cheaper per year on the cap hit. He has more hits, he has more shots, he has more goals, he has more assists, he has a better plus minus, and he has more minutes played. Now let's get into the numbers. Max Domi's cap hit, I'm going to start off with Max Domi because that's our guy. Go Habs, go. Max Domi's cap hit is $3.15 million. He got traded straight up for Alex Galchenyuk, money for money. Can't remember if Mark Bergevin retained any salary or anything like that. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that they got traded straight up 1-for-1. And in 56 games played, Max Domi has 17 goals, 32 assists, 49 points, is a +8, and has been absolutely red hot as a Hab. Excuse me, folks. He has 3 power play goals, 3 power play assists, 10 power play points, so could be a lot better on the power play, but he never was a big power play producer in Arizona either. He has 44 hits. He has a 13.4 shooting percentage on 127 shots. So I have nothing bad to say about his shooting percentage. He has lots of shots. He's all over the ice. He plays center. He's currently slotted as the number 2 center, but really it's down to him and Dano as the number 1 center. They both play about the same amount of minutes. They both have the same effect on the team. Sure, Dano doesn't have as much points, but Dano is a +20. He's been red hot this year too. They're both leaders for the team, and I would gladly take either as a number 1 center right now, especially the way they're playing this year. Both are having career years. As for Alex Galchenyuk versus Max Domi, Domi has totally progressed this year. He looks like the guy that came out of the World Juniors that was a big draft pick that everybody thought was going to be a mainstay, good player, Ty Domi's son. And Alex Galchenyuk has regressed a lot. He's not that far off his point total from last year, but his plus minus is terrible. His minutes are down. He's not the number 1 center. Anyways, back to Domi. His position is center, like I said. He has a 44.31 face-off percentage, so I would like to see him get the face-off percentage up. He has 67 penalty minutes. He does take a lot of stupid penalties. He took a dumb penalty this year where he grabbed a ball. It was only a couple games ago, actually. I think it was against New Jersey, where he grabbed a player by the head and threw him down on the ice. And he has a lot of fighting penalties. He had a suspension in the preseason for blackening Aaron Ekblack's odds. He just did a lot of stupid things, and he does a lot of stupid things. I love the guy as a player. He brings a lot of fire to the team, but he's a guy who seems to let other players get under his skin. His frustrations show, and he does take dumb penalties. You can see Julian's face on the bench when Domi takes a bad penalty. It's clear. It doesn't always hurt the team, but it just hurts the chemistry. It hurts the way the game's going. If they're having a good game, they're flowing 5-on-5, and then somebody like Domi takes a penalty. Other guys do it too. Shaw does it too. Delorier does it sometimes. But it's just the way it is. An effective player like that, though, you can't give him that much crap for. Domi's already 4 points and 8 goals. Domi already has 4 points and 8 goals more than he had all last year. Last year he had 9 goals. This year he has 17 goals. He has 4 points more than the 45 he had last year. So he's red hot. He's up from a -7 last year to a +8 this year. And the team is 3rd in the Atlantic. The Habs are thriving. They're looking really good. They had a tough loss against the Leafs last night, but they have points in all their games since the All-Star break. They only had 2 regulation losses in the past 6 games, I'm pretty sure, so can't complain about that. Now, on Alex Galchenyuk, he is a 4.9 mil cap hit. He only has 45 games played. He missed 9 games by injury earlier in the season. Since coming back from injury, he has 11 goals, 18 assists, 29 points. He's a -14. He's never been a plus player his entire career. It kind of shocked me when I was looking at it because he had a really good rookie year in Montreal. He didn't have a bad sophomore year, and he was big minus. He's always been a minus. He was a -31 last year in Arizona. He has 6 power play goals, 16 power play points. So out of his 29 overall points, 16 of his points are power play points. Very effective power play player. Was a very effective power play player the last 20, 30 games in Montreal last year. Him and Drouin had a bit of chemistry going. Too bad they were already out of the playoffs by that point. His shooting percentage is only 12.1, but he only has 91 shots this year, so Galchenyuk should be shooting a lot more. For a guy that's supposed to be a goal scorer, a shooter like him, a sniper, he only has 91 shots. He doesn't even have 100 shots this year. There's defensemen in the league with more shots than him. He only has 34 hits, so he was brought into Arizona to be a number 1 center. He's not their number 1 center. Currently, he's their 4th line left winger. Last game, Domi played 19.1 minutes for the Habs. Last game, Galchenyuk played 13 minutes and 54 seconds. So Domi played 19 minutes and 1 second, and Galchenyuk played 13 minutes and 54 seconds. Galchenyuk was on the fourth line. Domi was on the first line. Galchenyuk did have 2 goals in his last game, but lately he's been playing fourth line in Arizona. They brought him over as a number 1 center. They were going to slot him as their number 1, number 2 center. They were going to do the same thing Montreal did, put him at center, see what they can do with him, and hope that he can be the guy, and he just wasn't the guy, and now it's clear he isn't. Like what happened to him in Montreal, he's playing on the fourth line, and he's only playing 13 minutes. So it's not looking good for Galchenyuk fans, and the Habs certainly have looked like they won this trade. Time will tell, but so far it's looking very good for Montreal. He's 22 points behind his total last year. Arizona is 5th in the Pacific. He's never been a plus player. The only thing better he has on Domi, he has a better face-off percentage by a little bit. He has 6 more power play points, and he has only 20 penalty minutes on the season, so he has 49 less penalty minutes than Domi. He is more of a disciplined player. Chucky doesn't take a lot of stupid penalties, and when he do, they're usually not on purpose. They're usually by mistake. They're usually an accidental trip or slash on the wrist. He's not a dirty player by no means. I do like Chucky. I do respect him as a player. I don't want to see him fall off in Arizona. He had good years in Montreal. He can clearly score. His potential, his upside is through the roof, but he's kind of a lazy player. He plays when he wants to, and he shows up when he wants to. So that's my reevaluation of Max Domi versus Alex Galchenyuk. So far, it's looking very good for the Habs. Max Domi has 20 more points. He has a way higher plus-minus, and like I said, he has more hits, shots, better shooting percentage, more goals, more assists, better plus-minus, is a cheaper cap hit, and plays more minutes in a game and a higher role and a better position, and is more of a leader on the team. So yeah, we won that trade so far. Time will tell. Knock on wood, it stays all good for the Habs. Let's hope we see Domi thrive in the playoffs. Who knows? Let's hope we see Toronto or Boston. Go Habs, go. Stay tuned for the next video preview of tomorrow's game. I will be dropping it tomorrow around 2 o'clock. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. Hope you liked the video. Have a great day.